The number one point on my list is transparency. Consider that trust and transparency are of the utmost importance as you go through the capital raising process. And this is true of whether you are a bellwether established manager that's a multi-billion dollar shop, or you are a startup and emerging hedge fund manager. Transparency is especially important in good times or bad. Good times in terms of building rapport with the underlying investors so they understand the strategy as you work through different market cycles that are relevant to your investing style. The bad times in particular, so that you've already had that rapport built up and are able to manage effectively the bad times so that the underlying investor is more comfortable with you. It provides for great goodwill, and transparency doesn't necessarily have to compromise your secret sauce. It's very important that you think about being able to share most important positions. If you're a trading strategy in particular, why you ended up investing in a technology stock like Google versus Apple or what have you. But that doesn't mean you have to necessarily give away the minutia of how it is that you came to that decision. Transparency will also allow for you to focus in on, as you're raising capital, who those particular investors that actually might be interested in your strategy actually are. Whereas it is good to keep a dialogue with some of those investors that aren't necessarily interested in your strategy, but just keeping them updated, whether it's through a monthly newsletter or quarterly newsletter, maybe more thoughtful thematic pieces if that's part of your investor communications. But always keeping an open dialogue with prospect investors and being generally open kimono, again, without necessarily having to give away the kit and caboodle on your underlying investment strategy with current investors as well.